Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together, we shall support our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Eastern Security Network, to make our Biafran dream a reality. He say, a Fulani professional group, coalition of Fulbe professionals in Africa, distanced itself from a statement credited to one Alhaji Al-Hassan Saleh, said to be the National Secretary of Fulani MIYETTI Allah-Kato-Hare, a Fulani terrorist group, embarking on a campaign of calumny against the 2023 presidential candidate of Labour Party, P2B, because he's a Biafran. The group described the move as politically sponsored. They asked the Fulani terrorist group to learn from Biafrans because they are hardworking. You know, the group called on Nigerians to disregard any statement from the terrorist Fulani MIYETTI Allah-Kato-Hare group, saying it did not speak for the Fulani ethnic group or represented the Fulani in any way. My brothers and my sisters, whether they like it or not, that is not the priority of Biafrans. Biafra wants Biafra to be restored. That is what Biafrans want. We want our own nation. We have crossed the Rubicon. According to report, the Fulani terrorist leader Al-Hassan had in an interview with a national newspaper said that the Fulani nation would not support the candidature of Obi, describing him not only as a tribal bigot, but also as someone who did not like the North, and by extension, the Fulani tribe. According to Al-Hassan, he said that as far as Fulani terrorist MIYETTI Allah is concerned, Obi is out of option of person to be voted for the forthcoming elections. Al-Hassan also said that as far as they are concerned, they know those who cannot get their votes. You know, they said that one called Obi or obedient, any Fulani man who votes for him must be questioned because he may not be a true son of the soil. Imagine the hatred against Biafrans, and they still want Biafrans to remain in the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria. They cannot eat their cake and have it. They can't. They can't eat their cake and have it. You know, the Fulani terrorist leader said that Obi represents Biafran interests. So they, the Fulani terrorist MIYETTI Allah, know those who cannot vote for and those that cannot be the president of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. They said he's a tribal bigot. Just because he's an Igbo man, just because he's a Biafran, they have labeled him. And just because they have seen that the one Nigerian unity beggars are rallying behind him, because they know that Biafra is gone. So they are trying to keep Biafra, and that is why majority of them are rallying behind him. But the Fulani Janjaweed does not care. Anything pertaining to Biafrans, they hate. And they will do everything or anything to stop Biafrans from leading them. You know, but the Fulani professionals, in a statement signed by its national president, Professor Mohammed Gidado and Secretary Hajia Meiro Modibo, said while it acknowledged the Fulani MIYETTI Allah's right to freedom of expression and opinion, it would say they don't have the right to speak for the entire Fulanis in Nigeria, especially when they have not lived up to expectation. The Fulani professional said that Fulbe people all over Nigeria will not be blinded or binded by that politically sponsored statement of Fulani terrorist MIYETTI Allah. Professor Gidado said that their attention has been drawn to a sectional, unpatriotic, ungodly, and senseless statements credited to one of their own brother, Alhaji Hassan Saleh, the National Secretary of MIYETTI Allah Kato Harer, a Fulani terrorist group, the most controversial Fulani group in Nigeria, which no doubt is responsible for the bad name Fulani Nation have been branded within Nigeria. They are the ones that brought in their Fulani terrorists from the Sahel to terrorize Nigerians. You know, the Fulbe all over Nigeria will not be binded by that political sponsor statement by MIYETTI Allah anymore, according to Professor Gidado. The Fulani people are wise now and cannot be used as a tool of extortion and religious sentiment anymore, because Buhari, who happens to be their leader, did not do anything to improve the living standard of an average Fulani Janjaweed. They are all terrorists. He turned them into terrorists. That was what he did. And Professor Gidado said that they will enlighten the Fulani people to vote for competence and capacity come 2023, and that they will never vote for any candidate who has nothing to offer. And they have gone far beyond religion and ethnic sentiment. But one thing they should know, Biafra does not want Nigeria. Biafra has decided to move on. According to Professor Gidado, he said they will vote for a president that will tackle poverty and acute hunger and have held their people hostage for so long. They will vote for a president that will fight insecurity with every commitment and unbiased mind, not like the Buhari impostor, no matter who is involved. According to Professor Gidado, he said that MIYETTI Allah should channel their campaign to redeem the bad image they have created for the Fulani people in Nigeria, rather than casting aspersion on Peter Obi because he's a Biafran who has demonstrated capacity to rescue Nigeria from the current hopelessness. The Fulani professor said that they wish to also make it categorically clear that they have not endorsed anyone and they will not be pushed over like they have been pushing them. You know, he also said that they call on their brothers, MIYETTI Allah, to speak for their group only and not for the entire Fulani Janjaweed. Rather than misleading Nigerians, they are speaking for the entire Fulani people. They lack the moral, spiritual, and religious right to speak for the entire Fulani people in Nigeria, especially when they have reduced themselves to tribal bigots that have no regards for other tribes and faiths. Nigerians have taken position in the forthcoming election to vote for the best man for the job and cannot be distracted by selfish agenda and blackmail. My brothers and my sisters, We have crossed the Rubicon, and Biafra must be restored. We are not ready to continue to live with Fulani Janjaweed. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.